Good evening and welcome to my fall nighttime routine. Today I'm going to be showing a crock pot recipe which I got from another YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing how we get cozy for a fall night on the weekend, I should say, because Monday through Friday we do not have time to do any of this. I'm so grateful for the weekends that I have off. That way I'm able to make a fun crock pot dinner like I'm doing right now. I did show the ingredients that I used for this recipe. It was super easy. It did not require much. Just a bag of the frozen hash browns, 1 thing of kielbasa, an onion, a can of cream of chicken soup, some milk, and shredded cheese. I literally just cut everything up, threw it in the crock pot, and cooked it on, I think it was a low, for 2 to 4 hours. And it turned out so good. We loved it so much. It was delicious. I actually got this recipe from another YouTube channel, and her YouTube name is Carla McKenzie, and she actually does a lot of crock pot dinners. She actually just did one last week. So if you are interested in these crock pot recipes, I definitely recommend checking out her channel because that is where I got this recipe from, and it turned out so good. One of the things I look forward to the most in the fall is crock pot meals, but I'm curious, is it warm everywhere like it is here? We've had such a warm October. It's been about 80 degrees all month long, and I hate it because my kids have so many long sleeve Halloween themed shirts that they can't wear because it's too hot. And when they're in school, they go on the playground, and I just know that they will be pouring sweat if I send them in long sleeves. So I'm just so ready for it to get chilly, and hopefully my kids will be able to wear a couple of the shirts this season. If not, I'm praying that they will fit them next year. I did end up adding some extra cheese and extra milk into this recipe. So the cream of chicken soup is a 10.5 ounce can, and I felt like it wasn't quite enough because it seemed a little dry to me. So I just added a little bit more milk, not much at all, and I added a little bit more cheese, and that was just what it needed. But I feel like that's just up to everyone's own preference. I guess it depends on how much you like milk or how you think yours looks. I don't know, but it ended up turning out a lot better to me when I added more milk and cheese, and it was so good. I will definitely be making this recipe again. So this dinner says to cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours or on high for 2 to 4 hours, I think it was. So I've cooked it on low. I started cooking it around 12 and it is now 3. So it To me, it looks like it's already done, so I'm gonna cut it on warm. And this is what it looks like, and it smells so good, and it looks so good. Like, oh my gosh, this is definitely not my calorie deficit, but I don't care. This is the second time today that our dishes had to be done. My husband actually loaded the dishwasher earlier, luckily, because I know that I did not have it in me to do the dishes twice today. I'm so grateful for him and all that he helps me with. And I know that this is an evening routine, and I did do the crock pot recipe earlier in the day because I wanted it to be ready by dinner time, but I love watching other YouTubers who include recipes in their fall videos. It gives me so much inspiration to try new things for dinner, and I really wanted to share this recipe with everyone because it was so good and it was actually really cheap to make, and this dinner will feed us for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, so I'm really happy about that. Tonight, I decided to go ahead and throw on a face mask. I thought it would be the perfect way to end my evening. I haven't used a face mask in forever, and I actually got this one out of my Ipsy bag like months ago, and my skin felt so soft afterwards, and I have not been taking care of my skin at all lately. I feel like with the kids starting back up school, sports, trying to keep up with my diet and go to the gym, I haven't really been taking care of myself mentally, and like the diet and the weight loss has really consumed a lot of my life, and my skin just really needs to be brought back to life right now. And it's been really dry like around my nose, so I went ahead and like moisturized really good around my nose, and I put on some under eye cream to help with my eyes because the bags have been real lately, and I'm just trying to prevent the wrinkles as much as possible. Earlier today, I was on the hunt for some Halloween themed cookies because I thought that would be the perfect touch for this video, and I haven't had Halloween cookies all season, and obviously we don't have cookies every night, so why not go ahead and throw that in there? And let me tell you, finding Halloween cookies this year has been awful. I want to know if everyone else's stores are like slacking on the Halloween decor and food this year, because the decor has been so crappy at Walmart. Dollar Tree was okay. Dollar General sucked. I've had such a hard time finding all the good stuff this year. I don't know why, but I tried 2 different Krogers for Halloween cookies, and neither one of them had Halloween cookies. So I also actually tried Walmart for Halloween cookies, let me not forget, and Walmart didn't have any either. So I just so happened to be out, and I went to Food Lion, and that is where I found these cookies at. And I never go to Food Lion. I'm always sleeping on Food Lion, but now I know that that's where I should start going. Not only were they stocked up on all their fall goodies, but there's not as many people shop at Food Lion, and when I went in there, it was so peaceful. It was quiet. It wasn't a ton of people. It was easy to check out, and like I said, they were stocked up on everything. I even got a pumpkin spice cold brew that I'm super excited to try. So I think that I'm just gonna have to start going to Food Lion more often. You can clearly see my kids were ready to get their hands on these cookies, and so was I. I can't be talking about them. I had to stop myself from eating more than 2 of these cookies. It took everything in me because they were so good. They were soft and they were chewy, and I actually got a pack of pumpkin spice cookies that I cannot wait to try because I think I'm gonna like those better. I just wanted to do these this night because they had like the bat sprinkles on them and the ghost sprinkles and M&Ms. So that's why I chose those. But I know that the pumpkin spice ones are gonna taste so much better, and I cannot wait to try them. It is so hard to refrain from eating all the sweets in the fall time. And I knew I'm so nervous about all the holidays because I really don't want to put on any weight, but all this food is gonna be so good. One thing that my kids have been enjoying this fall season is playing with the Keurig, and just about every night they ask me for hot chocolate. It is so funny, but most nights I actually let the kids enjoy a cup of hot chocolate, and I have been enjoying the hot chocolate as well because the nights have been chilly and this whole entire week has been rainy, so the hot chocolate and the crock pot food really just made this evening so much better, especially since it was like a dreary rainy day. This was the best way to end the evening since it was such a rainy fall day. And I did go ahead and cut on all the lights on the mantle just to get more in the Halloween spirit. But I'm not gonna lie, I did end up cutting the lights off on the skeleton because it really bothered me, the constant blinking. And then every night I'm trying to make sure that I cut on my patio lights because I did decorate the outside for Halloween, and I wish I could record that, but for privacy reasons I was not able to. But it is super cute out there, and I hope that it brings joy to all of my neighbors. So anyways, we are gonna cuddle up and watch Halloween Town, and I hope that this video got everyone ready for Halloween and gets you in the Halloween spirit, because I know that it definitely got me super excited for Halloween.